Hi, Miss Eglin here with Middle School Language Arts 7. Today, we are identifying adverbs. We have this handout called the adverb. The directions say an adverb is a word that modifies or describes a verb, an adjective, or another adverb. An adverb tells where, when, how often, how long, to what extent, or how much. So I would put these in boxes because these are the questions you're going to be asking of the sentences. Okay. Actually, I gotta consider these two to be similar. Okay. So they give you an example. Yesterday, my next door neighbor was extremely kind. The adverb yesterday modifies the verb was. Okay, so when was my next door neighbor extremely kind? Yesterday. I would probably put an arrow from yesterday to was to show that that's being modified. And the adverb extremely modifies the adjective kind and tells to what extent. How kind was my neighbor? Extremely. Okay. Exercise A. So what they want you to do is write the adverb on the line and then underline the word that it modifies. I would also add an arrow there, okay? So in this example, you can rarely get tickets for this horse show. And I would go through my questions. Where? Doesn't really apply. When can you get tickets? And then the answer is rarely, okay? So I would actually just kind of put two arrows here, and then on the line I would write rarely. Okay, first sentence. Vivi Mallory rides her horse daily. Okay, where does she ride? Doesn't apply. When does she ride? The answer would be daily. Okay, so I would write daily on the line. Okay, and then what am I going to have underlined? Rides. Okay, so I would put an arrow there. Okay, 2. She has always wanted to make the U.S. equestrian team. Okay, I'm going to do the same thing. So, where doesn't apply. When, how often, how long, it would be the one that would apply there. How long has she wanted to make the U.S. equestrian team? Always, okay? So, the verb here is has wanted. So again, I'm gonna do that, and on the line, I'm gonna have always. Okay, so I'm going through these questions, asking them about the sentence. 3, Vivi rides a very attractive chestnut horse named Penny Red. I'm gonna go through my steps. Attractive, what kind of chestnut horse, or what kind of horse? Chestnut, so that's an adjective. How attractive is the horse? Or what's the horse? Okay, so I'm going to have attractive underlined, and then very is the adverb. 4, Vivi usually cleans the horse's stall after school. Information there. When does she clean? The answer is usually. So I have cleans underlined, usually. Okay, so check your work. Correct your work if you need to. Okay, so your paper should look like this. 5, then she grooms her horse. When does she groom it? Then. Okay? 6, what should I underline? Grooms. Vivi mounts Penny Red cheerfully. To what extent does she mount? How much? How long? How often? How? So I would really say that goes with the question. How does she mount? Cheerfully would be the answer. Okay, so cheerfully would be on the line. Okay, so just continue to work through those steps on your paper. Okay, and in these, there's only one adverb on each line. And you can even write down the question that applies. 7, Penny Red trots briskly around the ring. Underline trots briskly is on the line. 8, Penny read and Vivi especially enjoy jumping. Gonna have enjoy. And then on the line is going to be especially. To what extent do they enjoy it especially? Okay. 9, they have competed successfully in several shows. Okay, I'm gonna have successfully on the line. Have completed is underlined. Vivi's parents always attend her shows. How often? Always. Okay, so I'm gonna have always on the line. For the bottom part, you are supposed to add an adverb into the sentences. I would just use a caret and insert. Okay, here's some examples down here. Yours are going to vary depending on what words you use. Okay, these are just some samples that are given. But remember, we use adverbs to make our writing more interesting and precise, but you don't want to use too many adverbs in your writing. Thanks for watching. If you like the video, subscribe and give us a thumbs up.